Hey, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And you guys, I'm smiling from ear to ear because I have chat agent work from home jobs to share with y'all. These are available US wide, and I love it when I can just deliver because a lot of y'all have been saying, Delilah, I can't talk on this phone anymore. And I just like to be able to deliver in real time. So, yay! And I have a third bonus lead. Now, I will tell you, it is limited. That one does require you to talk, but if you like the whole travel thing, you're gonna love that one. And some of the states that are usually left out are in the number. So I'm gonna get into all the details. I won't delay, but first, make sure you take care of business by hitting that subscribe button, tapping that notification bell, and selecting all. We talk about remote work and jobs and remote information over here, and we would love to have you. So lock it on in, and now that you've taken care of that business, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys, so jumping on in here, our first stop is at Viking Cruises homepage. Now, if you are not familiar with this company, this is a major cruise line, and you can get a feel for what you can expect from a Viking cruise from like the little video that they have playing here. This is more of your like elegant type of culturally enriching cruise, kind of like the opposite of a carnival cruise. We love a carnival cruise, but if you're going on a Viking cruise, you're probably trying to have more of like a chill, culturally infused time. That's how I would describe the company. And that's important to know because this gives you a feel for who you're going to be talking to. Not to jump ahead, but you can get a feel for them as well over on their Glassdoor. This is a huge company, 10,000 plus employees, and they're like right on that fence of like people really enjoy them or people, have some feedback. That's what we'll call it. So I thought this was a great opportunity, and you'll see why. So going back to their homepage to navigate to their careers, we'll just scroll down to the bottom, and under company information, you'll see where it says careers, and we'll select that. And then from here, we can learn more about their company culture, what they have going on, that they've won a lot of awards, which is awesome. And we want to see their open positions. So we're just going to leave this blank and hit search. And so now we will see that they have a bunch of jobs available. Now, the one we want to get into, there are actually two. We want to just type in web chat and hit search, and you'll see at the time of me recording this, there are 13 results that come back. They have some that have specific states listed on them, and then they have a couple that are nationwide in the title. So I'm going to get into the two that say nationwide, and we'll go from there. So jumping on in, the first hot lead that I want to spotlight is for Viking Cruises web chat service agent nationwide position. And this is available US wide. It is full-time and it is fully remote. And they let us know that in this role, you will manage inbound service chats from consumers and prospective passengers, accurately identifying needs and resolving issues to ensure exceptional customer satisfaction, assist customers with booking related requests, including cruise inquiries, change requests, and payment processing, seamlessly transition conversations from chat to phone calls when necessary to provide more personalized or efficient support, handle 2 concurrent chat sessions with accuracy, efficiency, and professionalism, provide support to the phone queue during high call volume season, consistently meet individual service quality goals while following established call center best practices to ensure the overall customer experience, deliver prompt, accurate, and proactive support in response to customer inquiries and service needs, maintain and update customer records accurately using the company's CRM system, follow assigned work schedules with reliability and punctuality. So just really quick to go over this, you are going to be handling inbound chats. And I say all the time, whenever you're working, sometimes it's a lot easier to just pick up the phone. And they essentially say that, transition conversations from chat to phone calls when necessary. So if it ever becomes lost in translation and you're like, you know what, it would just be a lot easier to talk to this customer by just, making a phone call, that's when it would be necessary to pick up the phone. But we know that you are doing chat. And then they also mention if things ever get really busy, then you may have to help support the phone queue. So this is chat, okay? And this is what you will often see with a lot of like chat customer service roles. They may mention it on the lead, but they might not. If ever there are times where things are getting really backed up on the phones, they might call someone over in the chat department to start taking calls. So I wouldn't worry about that because we don't want to be on the phone all the time. And we don't want our main duty to be talking on the phone. Our main duty is inbound service chats. So I give you guys all these details just so you can, kind of manage your expectations. Like, hey, 95% of the time I'm doing chat, but maybe 5% of the time I have to call somebody or I have to talk to people on the phone. Hey, that's livable, okay? We don't want 100 calls back to back in our ear every day. So they let us know to be successful, you will need 1+ years in a web-based customer service chat support role, proven success in customer service roles with a strong performance record, highly coachable, self-motivated, and results-driven, exceptional written communication skills, excellent time management and multitasking abilities, proven ability to type 45+ words per minute. You have to understand Microsoft Office, flexible to work various shifts, including evenings, weekends, and holidays, ability to build and adapt client relationships, willingness to take on additional responsibilities as needed, and must be able to provide a distraction-free environment. You need to have a desktop computer with 2 to 3 monitors, stable power source and internet connection, dedicated high-speed internet, and ability to plug in your equipment to your modem router during work times. And so they get into all the details about your benefits and compensation, which sounds great. If this one is for you, then you would just hit that apply button. And I went through like 50% of the application just to see if they give us anything unexpectedly. And no, everything looked good. They do mention that they want you to work 1 weekend day, which they also mentioned up here. So it looks like you're going to have 4 work days during like Monday through Friday, and then they want you to work 1 day on either Saturday or Sunday. And that makes sense because, people are more likely to book when they're off of work on the weekends. So anywho, if you like this lead, which I love it, then I highly recommend using the remote resume builder software. We have so many ATS optimized resume and cover letter templates. You can choose from an already filled out resume to get your application in. You would just duplicate it, go into the wizard and add what you want to add, change what you want to change, keep what you want to keep, and boom, you are ready to get your application in. The template I recommend using is the chat support resume template. We don't get to use it often, but when we do, it's good. And I would customize it, and a lot of the things that you want called out, the duties, the skills, they're listed already. So I would use that chat support template and be on my merry way. And now let's move on to the second hot lead. Now, jumping on into the second hot lead, this one also comes from Viking Cruises. This is a very similar role, very, very similar, but this is for their web chat sales consultant position. It's US-wide, full-time, fully remote. And so they let us know that you get to have a base salary plus commission in this role. So it looks like this one is more sales focused versus like assisting with things that might already be booked or making changes or anything like that. This looks like you're going to be focused on making those bookings primarily. And so you're going to handle inbound sales chats from consumers, identify their needs. You're going to make follow-up outbound calls, overcoming objections, and close the sale. So this starts off with chat, but sometimes you're going to have to, follow up with those outbound calls. You're going to build lasting relationships, enjoy working full-time in a fully virtual environment, have excellent communication skills, and have a good understanding of world geography. And to be successful, you'll have 1 previous year of live chat experience, 2+ years of experience as a salesperson over the phone or in a similar sales role, proven ability to type 40+ words per minute, demonstrated success in meeting and exceeding monetary sales KPI metrics, ability to build and maintain relationships with high-end clients, flexibility in your schedule to include evenings, weekends, and holidays. And I'll tell you that the schedule where it's like 4 days during the work week week, 1 day on the weekend. I saw that in the application too. And then all the same equipment things apply. So this is another great opportunity. And someone had asked me, can I share a sales role? And then another person had asked me, can I share more travel agent type roles? And then everyone's always asking about non-phone. And so even though you will have to, pick up the phone to, follow up on the sale or maybe pick it up to close the sale, the majority of your job is going to be doing the web chats. So I think about it like this. If you're someone who is currently talking on the phone all day long, like you clock in, the headset is on, you put yourself available, you're taking calls all day long, and you're like, I'm sick of it. Imagine if you took calls just 50% of the day. You would feel a major relief. I know it, okay? You would feel a major relief. So think about it like this, anything that takes you away from talking on the phone as much is a win if you're trying to get away from the phone. And when you have roles like this on your resume, it's a lot easier to be competitive and get hired for those roles where maybe talking on the phone is like 10% of your day at best. So just giving y'all something to think about. If you want to put your best foot forward, I would do so using the remote resume builder software, and I would use that same chat support resume template, but I would add to it more sales type things because they want you to focus on sales in this role. So that's what I would do, and you can't go wrong. And now let's move on to the final hot lead. All right, so jumping on into the final hot lead, this one comes from a company called Vail Resorts. And I have shared this company multiple times over the years. And if you're like, Delilah, this looks like something where you go skiing. Yes, okay. This is a ski resort and they have multiple locations. You can see on this map some of their owned and operated resorts. And I have shared their seasonal role in the past and it is back. So I'm excited. Now, if you're not familiar with them, you can also go over to their Glassdoor and you can see that this is another huge company. People enjoy working here as well. And that is awesome. Now, to navigate to their careers, they have it at the top right for us to select, and you can get to know more about them. They've also won awards and they offer so many great things. We're just going to leave it blank and we're going to hit search jobs. And now we are able to see what they have available. And you can search for remote opportunities or for whatever you're looking for. Maybe you might want to work in person if you are in one of the locations that they have a resort in. So we're going to get into the lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for Vail Resorts reservations agent role. And this is a seasonal role. They are hiring and gearing up for their 2025-2026 season. And they let us know that this is available only in the states that they have resorts. So it is very limited, which is why it's a bonus, but they have California in the number, they have New York in the number, and I know those two states often are left out, and I'm glad that they are in the number here. And what you're going to do is you're going to be a reservations agent, and you will create an experience of a lifetime for their guests by providing local expertise and guidance for our products and services using our reservation system. Join us in providing our guests an experience of a lifetime. And so they get into what you'll be doing. You'll answer phones in a polite and professional way, create and update reservations, understand all products and services so that you can effectively provide guest options that will meet their needs, provide excellent customer service to all our guests, work together with other departments when necessary, and other duties as assigned. And you get great benefits, discounts, and you also get free ski lessons. And that sounds awesome. So if you're like, I love this one, I'm in one of those locations, then I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And I think the best template to use would be either customer service 1 or 2, or you could use, if you have a background, we have a travel agent resume template. You could use that one too. It is not necessary to be a travel agent, but if you're in one of those locations and you're a travel agent, toot your horn. Let them know, hey, I know how to do bookings, reservations, all of that good stuff. And I would pair it with one of our mini cover letter templates and be on my merry way. So check out the resume builder software. You guys will love it. It's so simple to use. As soon as you sign up, we're going to send you your login. You're going to have your own private dashboard with all your resume and cover letter templates uploaded. And we also are going to send you an email showing you how to use the software. It only takes a few minutes to watch the tutorials. It's an easy peasy software. And then email 3 is a link to our support desk. Keep it handy in case you ever need to reach out to us. And we are here for you 7 days a week in our Fresh Desk support desk. So the link is in the description box below, and I think you're going to love the software. Next up is Extra Leads Club. Save time and get big results when you join Extra Leads Club. We upload 40 of the hottest remote opportunities every single weekday, bright and early, to Extra Leads Club. And so many people have been getting hired. I just got a message literally like the other day where someone said, I've been using ELC, I got hired, thank you. And that could be you too. And it's only $10 per month after the $1 7-day trial. Link is in the description box. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. Check out my Amazon storefront if you need any equipment for your home office. Amazon has amazing deals and you can get the whole hookup for the low. And I get a tiny little commission, and you can get everything you need for under $200. This one is on sale right now for $144. If you bring your own monitor, you could get the hookup for $105. So check out my Amazon storefront, check out Extra Leads Club, join today, and join the remote resume builder software and get your application in. So thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.